Hi, I'm Dakota Shafer with Structure Real Estate Group in Colorado Springs, and today I want to talk about how to find a stud in a wall, whether you have a stud finder or not. Let's start out by taking a look inside your standard wall framing. So your studs are going to run up and down, and they typically run on a couple of different measurements. They'll either be 16 inches on center or 24 inches on center. These happen to be on 24-inch centers, and what I mean by that is if you measure from the center of one stud to the other, it's right at 24 inches, which can become very handy if you're hanging pictures or heavy items where you can find one stud and then measure over and easily find the other one. The easiest way to find a stud in the wall is with a stud finder. You can get these at any hardware store for anywhere from $10 or so all the way up to $50, $60. The $10 ones work just as well. The $50, $60 ones have more features on them, and they're very easy to use. So just take the stud finder, put it on the wall, hold the button, and you're just going to move it slowly across the wall to scan. And when it finds the stud, it'll let you know. That's the edge. Studs are typically 1.5 inches wide, so you can see I can keep moving it, and there's the stud. So you want to mark in the center of that to be able to hang something. The other way to find a stud in your wall is just with a hammer and a nail. And you want to have as small a nail as you can find, a little brad nail or even a needle, to make as small a hole as you can here. So how you do this is you can knock on the wall, and in between the studs it's going to sound a little bit more hollow, and then when you get onto a stud it sounds more solid. And so to test that, you can mark where you think the stud is, take your small nail and tap it in, and you'll notice, because it'll go in solid, and that means that you're in on a stud. And so once you find a stud, then you can measure 16 or 24 inches and easily find other studs in your wall so that you can hang things correctly. Now, if you don't hit the stud, what that's going to look like is you tap it through and it's just going to go straight through into the drywall. So you'll know when you haven't hit a stud. You want to make sure that it feels nice and solid as you go through. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more homeowner maintenance tips.